Good morning everyone, I am Shreyas. This presentation shows how innovation system of a country influences its national, economic, geopolitical and social development. So, innovation is central to modern economy, but its broader impacts on diplomatic reach and social development is less clearly understood. So, in this study, we examine how the innovation system, how a strong innovation system leads to better economic performance, diplomatic influence and social development. So, to explore this, I took 10 countries across the spectrum of development to see how innovation behaves differently across different national contexts. So, first we see how innovation is generated. We find that high R&D expenditure and higher research workforce leads to more patents per million in countries, directly linking it to the innovation. So, as expected, we find high R&D spending leads to high GDP per capita across the countries. Israel, like South Korea, is an outlier here because it is because of the internal structure of the industrial setup there. Interestingly, we find that patents per million is strongly related to diplomatic ranking of a country than the military spending or military ranking of the country itself. Saying that the patents that we produce leads to a better international reach and relation with other countries. Patents per million and research development and percent leads to high human development, better education and high life expectancy. So the key takeaway is that innovation acts as a multiplier which leads to better economic growth, diplomatic reach and social well-being of the citizens of the country, which in turn creates better environment for the citizens of the country to indulge in innovation and technological development, which creates a feedback loop or a reinforcing cycle, which could be, at the end, I would like to say that the small increments in R&D expenditure could be the secret ingredients which makes a country special across different spheres of national well-being, which sets it at a special place across the globe. Thank you. I am open to questions.
So how patent is related to innovation and why it is important for an academia like university, institute, how the number of patents could affect the future of the institution. Have you any linkage about it?
So if we say that how number of patents could be linked to a number of institutions, how the ranking of the institution, basically it leads to grants from the governments that leads to that ranks the institutes that how many patents or how many research did.
Okay. So
but my approach is more to the national.
I'm just asking for the curiosity. Do you make a distinction between radical and incremental innovation? Radical innovation and incremental innovation.
Sir, I did not make a specific distinction here. I took that my data from WIPO and
as it is a round table discussion afterwards, so I must pitch this very idea to other potential, students. They are students or potential thinkers. That when you go for, as you said, that it is impacting the society
yes,
much. So, if you remember the 2017 WIPO innovation slogan, World IPA slogan, it was titled as Innovation Improving Life.
Yes.
So, what it entails, that is grassroots innovations or the innovation which really matters.
Yes.
So, how to prioritize innovation? So,
Sir,
in your slides, you must pitch that very idea also.
Yes, sir. Here we actually, like you said, the distinction between radical and incremental innovation. Here we can see there are basically two outliers, South Korea and Israel. Israel focuses mainly on military and defense type of things, but Israel is more focused on industrial things, the computer science and electronics things. We see Israel always lags behind the regression that we see, but South Korea always leads. It exceeds our expectations. So that is the distinction that we see and leads to better life quality.
Okay.
Thank you.